Why is the gospel called good news for teens? Imagine waking up every day feeling unsure about your worth or purpose. Now picture hearing something that changes all that in an instant. That's what the gospel offers, good news that can transform your life. When we talk about the gospel being good news, it means it brings hope, forgiveness, and a fresh start. It's not just a story from long ago, but something that speaks directly to teens today. It tells us that no matter what mistakes we make or how tough life gets, Jesus, life, death, and resurrection open a way for us to be forgiven and to be close to God again. This message is about peace and belonging, especially for teens who often feel left out or misunderstood. The gospel explains that everyone has sinned, which means we fall short of God's perfect standards. That's why we feel guilt or shame sometimes. But Jesus took the punishment for sin by dying on the cross and then rose again, defeating death itself. Because of this, anyone who believes in Jesus is forgiven and made right with God. This forgiveness isn't something we earn by doing good things. It's a gift we receive simply by trusting Jesus. For teens, this means they don't have to carry the weight of guilt or try to be perfect to be loved by God. The gospel also promises that believers become part of God's family. They are adopted as His children, which gives a sense of acceptance and belonging. This can be especially meaningful for teens who struggle with fitting in or feeling valued. The Holy Spirit, which is God's presence in us, helps guide, comfort, and give strength to live in a way that shows God's love. It's like having a helper right inside us, making it easier to do what's right and stay hopeful. Beyond forgiveness and belonging, the gospel offers hope for now and forever. It assures teens that they are not alone when facing school pressures, friendships, or personal struggles. God is actively working to restore and renew their lives. This hope can fill their hearts with joy and give them strength to keep going. It encourages them to live with purpose, showing love and fairness to others, and growing in their faith every day. The gospel invites teens into a journey of change, where they become more like Jesus. It's about victory over sin and discovering true freedom. When teens understand this good news, it helps them face challenges with confidence and peace. It reminds them that they are loved just as they are and that God has a plan for their lives. So the reason the gospel is called good news for teens is because it meets their deepest needs, for forgiveness, belonging, hope, and purpose, making their everyday lives brighter and more meaningful.